Okay. This is my, this could be my first PC run. Oh, that is so much faster with the mouse. Alright, this is gonna be my first PC run.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
I've been playing on console this whole time.
I'm just gonna start at the beginning. With
I literally just bought this game a couple hours ago. I have not really played any of it, and we're just gonna see what our first run's gonna look like. I probably won't submit it.
I lived here until I was 11,
I don't have the controls
but I wasn't
down,
allowed inside half the rooms.
So the world record for this
my brother
is about a whole minute better. It's almost a minute. I think it's a little less than a minute, but it's nearly a whole minute better.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Than the console.
Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought the mystery would be enough to.
And I know a large majority of that is gonna be load times, because now there's no load times on PC. But
the truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come
even
back
if you
to
say
it.
like
but now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Even if you say like it's like a 30-second time save, which I don't think it could even be that much. That's still like about a whole 20-30 seconds that's still saved. I need to study the PC run of this game to see how they do better. But my plan is to just play this pretty much every day until I get the PC world record.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
So you can fight it a little bit better than
as a
console,
child, the house made me uncomfortable.
But I need to change a setting, or I need to like flick my mouse in a certain way.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly
because they do it like instantly.
Those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Still have no idea why they do that, but apparently it saves time.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
I shouldn't worry too much. It's a first PC run. I probably won't submit this.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Fight the
Lewis
thing
told me there
there.
were secret passages, but I never
The
believed him.
thing forcing you to look at the words. I just don't know how yet.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
I was comparing my console time
now it was time to find out what my
with
mom
the
had been afraid of.
world record console time, and apparently I'm just bad at this beginning, because
reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Every single time I'm like a full second behind,
behind
especially around this part. So I guess I'm just not opening the book optimally or something. Okay. As soon as she says December 13th.
December 13th, 1947.
I don't have any numbers on there right now because this is my first run.
I'll be gone soon,
but there'll be numbers there.
I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
It
started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, God.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind.
It's a little bit more difficult. Also, I'm also aware that there are some parts that are faster with the controller.
I kept eating
I've never done a speed run where you had to switch controllers before, so that's going to be a new experience.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
I guess just in general, the looking is faster.
Going back to her nest.
All right, I'm gonna.
I reached out for her.
Oh God, wait, what's the jump button? It's just E
and suddenly,
or space? No, I'm gonna say space.
I was a cat.
Nope, it is E.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Yeah. I don't think there's any, like, major skips. I think overall the controls just make it easier to speedrun. That's gotta be it. Otherwise, I don't know how they get a whole minute ahead.
I promised I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Okay, is it E?
All I heard
yeah,
was the
E.
wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I'm gonna use the same strategy. It's gonna be really odd now, because I have not spoken during these runs until
rabbits.
Until now. And I'm gonna talk about this fucking owl segment. I still don't know how the fuck to make this faster.
Looking up and seeing mine through my
I don't know if I'm doing the strategies I'm trying to replicate correctly.
And I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I just see people doing this thing with the gliding, and I'm like, okay, sure, I'll just do the same thing. Come on, give me a rabbit.
A mama rabbit.
A mama rabbit. Yeah, okay, I shouldn't have done that for that long. And then when she says
she was almost too big to carry,
I turned into a shark, then
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
I'm mashing E. So that would have been a reset. That's horrible there. But no reset, because
I rolled off the
Jesus.
cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh god, this is so weird to control with a mouse.
I wanted fat,
juicy seals. I almost missed that. Let's see if I can use directional audio with these shitty headphones.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Left? No, right? Dude, I might need to swap headphones. Left now? Below me? Above me? What the fuck? I hear it on my right now. They do have directional, but I'm not. I might have to use different headphones. This is weird. Okay. Oh, fuck. Come here, you little shit.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, I don't like controlling this.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I couldn't dodge the letters even. This has got to be where you use the controller, right? I can't imagine doing this on keyboard. This is so awkward.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, what the fuck? I don't know how. I've never connected my controller to a PC before, but I guess today I gotta learn, or tomorrow, whatever. Oh, there's a fucking fire extinguisher there. I've never seen that before. Okay, well, that's really funny.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new.
Oh, here's something I'm curious of. Okay, I'm just holding W. I'm not pressing anything else.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into it.
So when I'm using joystick, it always like makes me go a little bit to the left or right in like a really awkward way, where you have to move it. I think the joystick in this part is just like very sensitive. So you're gonna do this without having to move. Nope. Nice. I had to move. Yep, definitely gonna need a controller here. I can't. My baby's.
All my stomach started growling.
Never controlled anything like this in PC.
And suddenly, I was me again.
When it fades back to Edith, I'm gonna.
I will be.
That'll be the part where I do the split. And now this is gonna go. Wait, shit. What buttons is it? Is it A and D to close it? That doesn't feel right.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh no, it's just A. Okay, weird. On console, you gotta, or maybe you don't actually have to. I've always put like the joysticks facing each other.
My mom never told me any of these stories.
No load time here.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten,
she was the one who named it Molly.
I spent a lot of time in
Grandma
Edie's room. Even in their 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
I hate Kay, bro. I hate Kay in her stupid fucking bathroom. Alright, I'm gonna probably have to tinker with this mouse sensitivity thing, or whatever it is that makes it.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
It's hidden in this book. Local stupid teenager memorizes the entirety of a indie video game.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Go away, you're not real. Gosh. So just like, what, hold A here? No, you have to hold... What? You have to move your mouse for that? It moved a little bit when I was clicking on WASD, so maybe it's one of those. Luckily for me, the world records use those little layouts where they got like the controllers.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I'll be very helpful. Yeah, I'm not gonna submit this run. I'll put on my VODs just for the shits, just for shits and giggles.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Fuck.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
Oh, Barbara
inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost
her career needed.
Unfortunately,
her scream hadn't aged well. Getting better. What if
you just need the right motivation?
Her biggest fan
and current boyfriend Rick
was about to
demonstrate when. Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven.
He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
So
Barbara got stuck babysitting youngest brother Walter.
Her convention comeback
was cancelled. Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried?
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Rikers Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Came from the basement. You're right. Also, I loved your delivery on that.
Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes to make puzzles in secret passages.
There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret
is just winding and winding until the key pops
finally,
out.
the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't
Bing,
returned.
bing, bing, bing,
So
bing,
Barbara
bing,
went to
bong.
look for him, right on cue.
Okay.
She reached for the music box.
Oh, that's so much easier to do with your mouse rather than with the joysticks. I like that a lot better.
Was silent.
Gosh. It's annoying with joysticks because sometimes you'll fuck it up and then go too fast and then
She
it'll...
found Rick's
yeah.
crutch and imagined
In
the
the
worst.
worst. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Also,
leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl
you know what
Hamel,
confused
who
me
is
about
ill
this
and that he
segment
and
that I
his
can
family
finally
are known
voice?
tonight.
Rattled.
How do they get away with using, like, the John Carpenter's score? Is this, like, in the public domain? Or is it, like, so synonymous
Barb,
that
relax.
they wouldn't
I was
get in
just
trouble?
trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious. Then act furious. All I'm getting from you is that you're confused and confused, and you're...
She threw him out.
But she kept a little something to remember him by. Herb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still
Holding
holding
it when she fell asleep, watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Wah. Okay, I'm coming up. What if this is a trick? You're dead, Walter. I've almost got it. Perfect. Isn't it weird that, like, in this segment, Barbara doesn't have a lower body? I think that's weird. Oh, these corners are so much more different.
Walter, are you there?
Oh, whoops. Fucking
Walter
smooth brain.
vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as
So,
6 feet tall,
should I
with a steel hook
hold
for a hand.
W and D
Residents are urged to
to
lock all
do the
doors and
skip,
windows
or
and
just
notify the
D?
police of any suspicious
I'm
activity.
gonna try W and D. I'm holding it right now.
Barbara turned,
Saw the hookman and was speechless. He was quite smashing. Alright, I'm holding W and D.
And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Where the
Okay,
fuck are
Barbara,
we?
there's gotta be another way out of here.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. I went into this corner. I was just trying to figure out what happened. So I need to hold. I just need to hold
Played
D.
her part beautifully.
Oh, that's so much easier to turn the corner on. So this segment is definitely keyboard, right?
Just groaned. He wasn't moving. But she sensed the story might
I'm not
not
sure actually,
over
but
yet.
I believe you go slower when walking backwards. I know that's the fact for Edith, but I don't know about Barbara. I don't know if she also moves slower.
had vanished. She listened
I should
for
do a
his
test.
breathing, but all she heard was... At the door,
I was slow.
she heard whispering.
Same thing. Barbara's sequence is gonna end when it fades back to where Edith is. I'm projecting like a
Oh dear.
maybe like a 30-minute time. It's not gonna be very good.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
And with her
Final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
I wasn't there
or myself, but I heard Barbara was magnificent. Oh, she had an eye for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who appeared the same night.
And little
Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story.
As for Barbara, tucked
inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale. Okay, I can definitely end that a little sooner. I'm just gonna end it when it starts fading to the different color. So, should I just like wiggle my mouse here? I don't understand.
All Barbara wanted was to be remembered.
Let me try holding.
As absurd as that comic was.
I think that's about the fastest you can go with that.
Maybe what Edith saw was a happy ending.
I'll check with the controls that they use later. I just really wanted to do
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Have it, you know, since I have it. The rest of the game is, yeah. It's probably not going to even take me that long. It's just walking, really. Walking. Is that the fastest you can go? I would guess so. No, that feels slower. I'll see what they do, but what I was doing was just moving the mouse in circles, but I feel like there's gonna be a faster way to do it than that. But my goal is to.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once.
Go away.
Carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Okay, you can just hold W on that.
Turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
But I want to get all the world records, man. I want to get all of them.
I remember asking Mom
and then make a video before anyone else takes them.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
If someone does take my world records,
if there's a pattern in all those stories,
I might go for them, but it won't be on my top priority. I'll be happy that I've had the world record for a game that has more than 20 players. That'll be really cool. Alright. Yeah. Maybe this doesn't need to be like on one long...
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Split, since this is like
but
a lot of parts.
Told me about an uncle under the house. I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
The other people I've seen with splits, like, would only have like 4 or 5 splits, which I just don't like. I guess I'm a bit of a control freak. I really want to know every single part how I'm doing. That's why I've got Molly severed up into a bunch of different parts.
Or maybe 2. I thought it was time.
The other ones aren't, because Molly's is the one that really determines the run out of everything else.
I found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
For fuck's sake, come on. Yeah. I hope it's not mouse sensitivity, because I don't really want to have a sensitive mouse. That's just not really how I play, but we'll see. I might have to.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
It might just be a mouse movement. I want to see... I'm going to try just crazily...
But I thought you should know about your family.
No, that doesn't work. Let me try it again.
And the history you're a part of.
Yeah, it does.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
We'll figure it out.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Am I gonna finish this game in the next 5 minutes? I don't think so. It's probably gonna be a 32 then. If any of my world records get taken before I finish the video,
had that history of imagination and stubbornness.
I'll probably go
and
for
madness.
it just to be
Any
consistent.
of it seems possible.
But yeah,
I think we've been surrounded by death.
I really want to get back into Fallout. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna learn that new Minutemen run.
What kind of family finishes
and then I'm gonna
building a
work on
cemetery
regular
before starting a
glitchless,
house?
and I want to get in top 10. Fuck, that was so slow there.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2
Whoa,
had been my
okay,
fault.
pal. Fucking
Sven
stepping
built the
on
house,
Gerbil's
but it was Edie
gravestones.
who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah, I can see how you can round corners and other like little small movements. I see how those could be faster than console, but I'm still not seeing the near full minute time save. It might actually be
I wish I could ask my mom
having
now.
amazing. No wait,
Part of me thinks
I remember
this is
seeing
what
that
she
they
wanted all
use
along.
like a really weird shark
For me to
strat.
come back someday.
They like go like along the
and find
mountain or something
everything
like
out
that.
for myself.
But it might just be using that and then just having really good RNG with the shark and seal. Because like for console, you can still get a way better time than the one I have now.
But
I
looking
think
back on it now,
I think you can get a whole 5 seconds better
if she
than
told me
mine.
there was going to be so much climbing,
I would have never came when I was
I
22
never
weeks
would have
pregnant.
come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Come, same thing, right? Sorry, had to crack my neck. I had it. Yeah, this is not gonna be submitted, but it is kind of funny. Most of this is pretty standard, to
I
be
never met
honest.
Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had
There's
a lot
not a lot of
in common.
learning to this. I was wondering like how hard the mall segments were gonna be, but
They were both pretty intense.
they don't seem any harder to control except the monsters. So I'm probably just gonna have a controller for those bits, and then that's it. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really like looked that much into the PC world record. I glanced at it a few times, but maybe they like switch controller to controller way more often than I think they do. Because I can see how keyboard and mouse can be faster in some parts, but controller can be faster in others.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
At least we'll have some splits to work with.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Roof.
I can't imagine what it was like for her. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Okay, you
Lewis
need to
was
look
born a
little
year
bit
later.
more to the right there.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom
I
knew where
learned
else
this
to go.
about this new little service.
I'm
so,
sure Edie was happy to have her back.
I haven't bought that many
The house
games.
had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
On this PC,
And for a
like I mean,
while,
I literally have like
things
3
were
or
good.
4, and then the rest
Almost
of them are my
normal.
brothers.
But it didn't last.
My brothers' games.
The beginning of the end
But,
was Milton's 10th
oh gosh.
birthday, when Edie
What the
gave him
fuck
a
did I get?
castle.
I got stuck on the door. Never gotten stuck on the door before. Oh god, I might not. It's looking more like a 34 minute, or possibly 35. Yeah, that's like a 35. What the hell? Man, I did really bad on this. I thought it'd be like 5-minute difference with my.
Lewis's room smelled very,
what the fuck?
very familiar. That
Why?
part he lived on.
Oh my god, PC is so weird. Okay. That's one like really subtle mistake I made. I did not realize that I wasn't holding the button to open oh my god, I almost just called him Sanjay.
I wish we'd
Fucking
stayed.
Lewis's room. I almost didn't press that button.
What happened that night had been
Right, I didn't for a second. So
Maybe
that was like a
should've come
full
sooner.
half second, you could say, for my current console record. Yeah, because
But it had to end.
Edie's part is about 4 minutes long, and then the end
All
part
that's
is like
left
30.
now is
So
to
is
tell
it
you
really
about
gonna be a
that last
37? A 37 would be really horrible. Alright, it's gonna begin when it fades out of this realm.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
I need to find a definitive thing. I think
Until
I
supper,
should just
when
do
she
it
raised her glass
on all
and
of the
said,
fades.
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about
It's gonna be a
alcohol.
37.
Some of your medications are very
Peaches.
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open?
Oh wait, no.
The grown-ups have to argue.
Oh my god, I'm so brain dead. I'm
sorry,
so sorry.
you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not
Fucking
leaving.
gosh, I got
Edith,
the world
you're
record mixed up with
excused.
something else. This will be what time is this gonna be?
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had
The world
plenty of
record's in
candles.
the
When
35s.
my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the
I
other
think-
entrance. Or that
Or no-
Edie had a key to it.
Yeah, it's in the 30. Okay, that's different. You have to press fucking D for that shit. Note taken. But this is looking more like
Thing you're afraid
a.
of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
No, yeah, if I got a 37, that'd only be
Edith
like
has
2
a
minutes
right
off.
to know these stories.
My children are dead
No.
because of
Oh,
your
okay,
story.
then.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Actually, I don't know what's
We'll
the
have
quickest way to
nursing
get through
home
this
send
room.
a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake.
I know
out
that
in
says
the middle
Edie
of the
begin.
ocean. They called it the lowest tide.
It's kind of an
in
awkward thing
1,000
to
years.
to
God,
name
it smelled awful.
because
No,
I don't have a
I've seen that
reasonable.
house every
It wouldn't
day
be
of
very
my
reasonable
life,
to put one between Edith and Edie/Dawn's story.
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
I'm just gonna call it Edie Begin because if you
When
press
the fog rolled
like
in,
replay,
I lost
it'll
my
show
way.
up as Edie and Dawn's story. So that's what I'm gonna do.
I got turned around. I started seeing things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Honestly, I don't know if I could ever care too much more about this game. Now that I've got, gosh, what the hell was
But
that?
when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of
brain dead.
things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
No, more like a 38, but that's still only like 2 or 3 minutes behind. Or
Things I can't
hold up,
explain.
that part, the
but
wound,
that I need
I
you to
hate.
try
I
and
don't know what to call that.
what are you
But I'm
doing
gonna call
in
the
here?
wound segment.
It's mine.
Is like
Eat
2
it.
minutes
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
until the end, and then this part with her and her mom's like
didn't
1
scream,
minute.
but-
So,
Mom dragged me to the car.
oh god, you have to.
I never
drag.
saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Okay, you cannot press WASD there. You have to drag it. That's weird. Okay.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Okay.
After that, we moved around a lot.
I don't. Is it most optimal to do like this? I don't understand.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Or does this like literally not matter?
A few years
I think it
went by.
might just not matter. I've thought before. Oh wow, she spins that way faster for some reason.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. but she
For some reason before, I thought the way you went up and down mattered, but I guess maybe it doesn't. Oh, gosh.
She got better for a while.
And then she didn't.
And then she didn't.
Yeah, this is looking like a high 37, which
and then I was
is
alone.
only like 2 minutes behind. I'm still not going to submit this because that's silly.
The last Finch left
because
alive.
I can literally just make it better tomorrow, and I don't want to waste Maud's time, but...
Until I found out about you.
So I just need to hold W and then just mash space, right? I think that's...
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time
I could get a split
things.
For this part.
But as it is,
or like,
I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
The bits, but I don't
appreciate
think there's
how
that
strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
I'd rather just fucking press.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
I'd rather just press the button on the control because mashing the spacebar is a bit annoying.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Also, always nearly cry this part. Not really, but it is pretty sad. Alright, what time
this
we looking at? This is
where your story begins.
What time
I'm sorry I
at?
won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
No, actually, it's not even a high 37, it's a low 37. That's pretty good. Well, for a first time. It's actually a bit better than I thought it was going to be. 37-13. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Did I not have that set up to... Hold up. Did I have that set up to save? Oh, there it is. Oh, I had it in game time because okay, so when you're speedrunning Fallout, I'm not gonna get into it, but when you're speedrunning Fallout, it has to be in game time, and oh, I could have had numbers there the whole time. That's fine. Hold up, that's not right. That wasn't a 35. Huh? Let me look. Edit splits. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna clear some of best. Because that is not the sum of the best. Should I just clear the time and then just do another one tomorrow? I kind of want to keep these, though. No, on here it shows up correctly as 40, yeah, or 42. Well, that's not right either. It's 42 minutes. It's not 42 minutes. I'll go and stop the recording, but I'll figure this out.